Hello, boys and girls. Gather around because I have a wonderful story to share with you today. It's about a little boy named Tiny Tim and his incredible adventure in a magical forest. Are you ready to join Tiny Tim on his journey? Pause for reactions. Once upon a time, in a cozy little village, there lived a boy named Tiny Tim. Tim was very curious and loved exploring new places with his best friend, Fluffy the dog. One sunny morning, Tim and Fluffy decided to explore the forest just beyond their village. Little did they know, this was no ordinary forest, it was a magical forest. As Tim and Fluffy walked deeper into the forest, they noticed the trees were taller and the flowers were brighter than anywhere they had ever seen. Suddenly, a gentle breeze called the whispering wind spoke to them.
Welcome, Tiny Tim. You have entered the magic forest. Here, anything is possible.
Tim's eyes sparkled with excitement.
Wow, Fluffy, did you hear that? We're in a magical place.
Fluffy barked happily, his tail wagging. As they continued their journey, they heard a giggle coming from behind a bush. Out popped a small, friendly goblin named Giggly Goblin.
Hello, Tiny Tim and Fluffy. I'm Giggly Goblin. Do you need any help exploring our magical forest?
Yes, please. We'd love to see all the magical wonders of this forest.
Giggly Goblin clapped his hands with glee.
Follow me.
Giggly Goblin led Tim and Fluffy to a sparkling stream where fish danced above the water and to a meadow where flowers sang sweet melodies. Tim couldn't believe his eyes.
This is the most amazing place ever.
Fluffy chased after a butterfly that glowed like a rainbow, and Tim laughed with joy. Giggly Goblin showed them a tree that grew candies and a cloud that rained chocolate drops. It was truly a magical day. As the sun began to set, Whispering Wind whispered again.
It's time to return home, Tiny Tim.
Tim felt a little sad, but thanked Giggly Goblin and Whispering Wind for the wonderful adventure.
Goodbye, Magic Forest. We'll never forget you.
Tim said, waving as he and Fluffy made their way back to the village. And so, Tiny Tim and Fluffy returned home, their hearts full of magical memories. They couldn't wait to tell their friends all about their incredible adventure in the magic forest. And who knows, maybe one day you'll find a magical forest of your own. Thank you for listening to the story of Tiny Tim and the Magic Forest. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did telling it. Remember, boys and girls, magic is everywhere if you just believe.